The iPhone Fold will likely sell more than the Galaxy Z Fold 8, even if Samsung builds the better foldable. That's the twist in this story, and here's why it matters. After years of iteration, Samsung finally nailed a truly compelling foldable in 2025. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 became the company's fastest selling foldable thanks to across-the-board improvements. People notice. Momentum is real. And the Galaxy Z Fold 8 is shaping up to be even stronger. But specs won't decide the winner. Apple will probably dominate the foldable market with the iPhone Fold, even if its raw specifications trail the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Historically, iPhone specs haven't needed to be best in class. They just needed to be good enough, consistently. If performance feels snappy, the cameras are reliable, and battery life is steady, Apple's ecosystem and brand gravity do the rest. That's why Samsung shouldn't obsess over the iPhone Fold's battery capacity on paper, because the buying decision isn't made on paper. The winner isn't always the best. Samsung knows this. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is a killer flagship, yet plenty of phones boast bigger batteries, faster charging, or higher peak benchmarks. Consumers still choose Galaxy because of trust, software support, and a cohesive experience. The same pattern plays out in foldables. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is excellent, but it's not the only excellent option. The Honor Magic V5, for example, is slimmer and packs a larger battery without sacrificing key features. Still, Honor doesn't dominate Europe. And look at Huawei. Despite chips that can't always match the top Snapdragon processors, Huawei commands around 70% of the Chinese foldables market with unique devices like the Trifold Mate XT, the Pura X, and the book-style Mate X6, Identity Ecosystem. And brand confidence repeatedly trumps spec sheets. That's exactly why Apple could have an easy win with a first-gen iPhone Fold. iPhones have long carried inferior specs in areas like battery capacity, charging speed, or megapixel counts compared to many Android flagships, yet they feel fast, stay reliable, and sell out. For Apple loyalists, that has been a point of pride. My iPhone just works. If Apple offers a foldable iPhone that looks and feels familiar, scales iOS beautifully on a larger canvas, and lasts through a full day, the demand will be huge on day one before a single benchmark drops. Battery life is the battleground to watch. Foldables juggle two displays and tablet-like tasks while living in a phone's footprint. A bigger, smarter battery strategy is the simplest way to win hearts. If the iPhone Fold consistently delivers all-day endurance, Apple will have a powerful headline feature and an even more powerful word-of-mouth engine. That alone could carry sales past the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Now, don't get it twisted, Samsung isn't standing still. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 is rumored to bring meaningful, practical upgrades that solve real pain points for everyday users. Battery reports point to a 5,000 mAh cell, up from the Z Fold 7's 4,400 mAh. That's the kind of jump that matters when you're streaming, multitasking, gaming, or working on the go. With rivals like the Honor Magic V5 squeezing in a 5,820 mAh battery, this is a necessary step to stay competitive on battery life. Design, thinner and lighter by roughly 10% compared to the Fold 7. The Fold 8 should feel closer to a normal smartphone when closed, more comfortable in the pocket, and easier to use one-handed. That's a big deal for people who want the benefits of a foldable without the bulk, crease, and durability. Samsung is rumored to use laser-drilled metal plate tech to shrink the main display crease. A smoother fold doesn't just look better, helps with longevity and improves reading, gaming, and productivity apps where a noticeable crease can be distracting. S Pen. Expect S Pen support to return without making the device feel chunky. For note-takers, artists, students, and anyone who lives in productivity apps, this is a major advantage. Sales ambition. Samsung reportedly aims to ship around 6.7 million Fold 8 units by 2026. a confident signal that the company believes foldables are moving from niche to mainstream. Let's talk price, because that shapes the whole narrative. The Z Fold 7 held steady at £1,799 at launch in the UK. But the US and EU saw modest bumps of $100 and €100. For the Galaxy Z Fold 8, the UK could see a move toward £1,899, while used pricing might hold or not. Given the Fold 7's momentum, it wouldn't be surprising if at least some markets feel an increase, whether in base price or through configuration tweaks. Either way, the Fold 8 stays ultra premium dot. So where does that leave Apple? In a very favorable spot. Apple doesn't need to out Samsung. It needs to nail battery life, deliver a stress-free full day. Even with heavy use on a big inner display, keep it familiar, make iOS scale intuitively, with app continuity that feels effortless when you open the device, prove durability, a robust hinge, minimal crease, and tough materials will erase first-gen fears. Lean into the ecosystem. iMessage, FaceTime, AirDrop, iCloud, Apple Watch, AirPods. Mac handoff, the whole Apple package becomes even more valuable on a foldable canvas. If Apple avoids a major misstep, no glaring durability issues, no disappointing endurance, no awkward software, the iPhone Fold will sell. A lot. Many buyers will want it simply because it's an iPhone that folds. It doesn't have to beat the Galaxy Z Fold 8 on every metric to outsell it. It just has to be unmistakably Apple, reliably all day, and delightfully useful. And what about the broader market? Samsung isn't just reacting to Apple. The company is actively shaping the foldable category by attacking weight, battery life, crease visibility, and real-world usability. That strategy helps early adopters and first-timers alike, and it raises the bar for the entire industry. As competition tightens, expect better support, more choice, and, eventually, more accessible pricing. In the end, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 looks like Samsung's most practical, refined foldable yet thinner, lighter, tougher, and longer lasting. But the iPhone Fold doesn't need to be the ultimate spec monster to dominate headlines and sales charts. The ecosystem effect, the retail footprint, and the trust Apple has earned will likely tip the scales. If you're already in Samsung's world and love the S Pen, split-screen multitasking, and cutting-edge hardware, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 is poised to be a fantastic upgrade. If you live in Apple's ecosystem and have been waiting for a foldable that just works, the iPhone Fold could be the one you've been waiting for. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the latest in foldable phones. The iPhone Fold and the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.